Hello Aries, and welcome to your Mercury Retrograde forecast. So I'm going to be starting off with the general reading, and then we're going to get into the love reading, or we're going to talk about what each sign is feeling for you. We're going to look at what the Aries is feeling. If you're dealing with one, go through every sign until we reach Pisces. So starting off with your general reading, let's talk about what house Mercury is retrograding. 8th house. Mercury is retrograde in Scorpio. Scorpio rules the 8th house. Scorpio is a sign of trauma. 8th house is a sign of trauma. So basically I'm saying double trauma, okay? This is not bad. This is actually a very, very good thing, because you are purging a lot. Mercury in Scorpio retrograding is already intense. You're remembering intense love. You're remembering intense hate. And what it's bringing to you is remembering who it is you want to be. What made you feel not worthy? What trauma pushed you down to the point where you didn't feel like yourself? Page of Wands, the baby. Aries, you guys are babies, okay? You're the first sign. That's not a bad thing. I don't mean it in a derogatory way at all, because there's a fierceness to that innocence, to that adventurous spirit you have. And the purification of these emotions, of getting hit with memories, which are very, very intense, especially in regards to the past. Mercury is the planet of memories when it's running backwards. So what is this doing for you though? 10 of Pentacles, the Hermit. I love this, because you may be more withdrawn, really reevaluating things and seeing, I guess what I really want is stability. 10 of Pentacles. Because when you can no longer keep forgiving people, because you do that, keeping like, it's all right, I'll swipe it under the rug, because you're ready to start new, always. Cardinal number 1, ready to start new. What that does is lights a fire under your butt, and it's making you very resilient, very fierce, and you know now what is important. Stability. Your stability, your inner peace comes first. And it's going to be quite a journey. Last card, Page of Wands, but you're going to come out of this ready to go once again. Be cautious, Aries, of going through this trauma, and then forgiveness is a good thing, but there's a difference between being forgiving and naive. Forgive, because it's good, it feels good, you're not holding on to any grudges. Either way, it doesn't matter, because the purging of these emotions, it's taking you all the way up to the heavens, our 11th house, our house of dreams and aspirations, and what makes us greater than ourselves, the 11th house. In that we have Sagittarius. You are very, very focused now, more so on your freedom, on your friendships, on who the heck makes you feel good and makes you feel like you can be you and do what you want and be who you want, and they believe in you. These are people who believe in you. Libra in the 11th house. With the purification, I'm also feeling like you're cutting out anything that's shallow here. Anything that doesn't really speak to you, your soul, what you're trying to do here on this earth. A full moon eclipse, which is a very intense energy, and so again, guys, processing a lot in terms of emotions here. It's funny, we have the 11th house ruled by Aquarius. We have Aquarius coming up on the bottom of the deck. You're gonna come out of this feeling, Aquarius has a god complex, feeling a little godlike, if not godlike, remembering that God source is within you and how powerful that is. And you're coming out of this feeling more lighthearted and ready to fight, and not letting anyone get in the way of this, being smart, not avoiding facts, not avoiding what's holding me back from getting here, essentially. So let's get into your love reading. Okay, I'll be working with my tarot deck, and this love oracle deck, and I wanted to mention the third house, the house of communication, ruler of Mercury, came up on the bottom of the deck, which just to me kind of clarifies the theme of communication and memories, and maybe even people from the past coming up. Okay, so if you're dealing with Aries placements, Two of Cups. So your person's feeling a lot of emotion. Mercury retrograde is now making them feel some sort of pain and hurt. Some of you are going to be in union, or things are going to be great. Let's see. Separation, Axe, Coffee. Mercury retrograde. You got to be careful, guys, because I don't want you to be with anyone who's not good for you, but they are missing you now. They feel the pain of that axe, of you cutting them off, of the separation. They're missing you. There may be some silent treatment going on, and they just want to reach out. Let's go out. Let's grab a cup of coffee. Let's hang out. You know, they're feeling very, very down now, and they miss you. They want to do something fun. There's a lot of emotion here, right? Two of Cups, the card of love. They're like, oh, this person, I realize how much they complete me, or how well they fit into my life. Taurus placements. Page of Wands, Queen of Wands. This came up in your reading. So they're looking at you and admiring you, and how fun-spirited you are. There's physical attraction here. Queen of Wands always speaks about that to me. She's someone very charismatic. People just like her. And so there's this, I'm getting a bit of an immature energy from them, but they're just, they feel you have a light about you. They feel like, yeah, you coming up as the Queen of Wands, it's like they're watching you rise, they're watching you in your power, making healthy choices in love and in life, self-care, being happier. So they feel like you're doing really great right now. I feel like they are. With the Nine of Wands, they do have their walls up, but you know, there is this thing of them seeing your worth, if that makes sense. Gemini placements. If you're dealing with Gemini placements. Three of Pentacles, Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck. 3 energy can be tricky with me. This feels like they're down for something more casual. I feel like they do feel like hitting you up or connecting. Yeah. There is this feeling of there was a separation, or there's been silent treatment going on, and they've been thinking about you. But the Three of Pentacles energy to me is like, I don't know. I'm not, yeah, even with the Justice, Seven of Swords, right below it, I don't get the best intentions from this person, not the most stable. It's like they're not here to provide something that's going to be really stable, but they're thinking about you. If you're dealing with Cancer placements, Ten of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Four of Swords. They see that you two could work so well. Like, you guys could vibe. You could really create something abundant. But the Page of Pentacles to me is a bit of an immature energy. They're more watching you, admiring you, what you're doing, how you're doing. But with the Four of Swords, I see them not taking action, or they're taking a break, or they're giving you silent treatment. So they want to reach out. They've got this little pentacle here, an interest, Cupid's arrow, but they're hesitating. They're hesitating to really take that shot, make that move. Cancer energy is very, very, they're not always the best at taking action. I always say they walk side to side, not the most straightforward sign. Leo placements, we have Seven of Swords, but it came up in reverse, which is actually not the best thing. Let's see, it depends. Even with the Nine of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, I feel like they're very independent right now. Yeah, they're giving you the silent treatment. It's I hate to say this, but it's like they don't give a, you know, it feels like they've got this attitude. They're like, I don't really care that much, which sounds harsh, but I feel like this is a pattern that needs to be stopped now, or it's a cycle that's ended or needs to end. If you're dealing with Virgo placements, Virgo, Temperance, 8 of Wands. They, you know, when there's tension in a connection and then people get over it and they're like, oh, I feel better now, let's just fix things. That's exactly what I'm getting from this. It feels like they want to communicate here. I feel like someone's been defensive in this connection. Camera, yep. Classic Mercury Retrograde. They're either reminiscing or they're watching you. They look at your photos a lot. There is a want to connect. 7 of Wands, 6 of Cups. Or reconnect. Go down memory lane. If you're dealing with Libra placements, Death, 5 of Swords. Oh, this feels over. They feel like things have gone. Actually, give me a sec. I don't want to speak too soon. Yeah. Okay. This feels like to them it's like, nah, we're done here. There's just too much chaos. It's like they're not having fun anymore. With abundance, I feel like this can be your energy too. You're way more focused on your abundance now. You're like, bye, and they're aware of this and they're like, okay, whatever. They may be really focused on manifesting right now though. If they seem happier, I feel like they're still they still think about this, but it's like they're way more focused on manifesting and creating a better life for them. And I feel like they've transformed a lot. Libra placements. If you're dealing with Scorpio placements. Almost dropped that. So, Ace of Wands. It kind of came up in reverse. Let's see what the Oracle says. I think they see you and you're in your bag, or you're really realizing or have realized your worth, because there's so much pettiness with this person and you were like, bye. But I'm sensing passion and attraction. Let's see. Seduction. Yeah. On a physical level, they're like very, very, very tempted. Ace of Wands is big. Like, think about this a lot of temptation, a lot of attraction. So some of you may be hearing from this person. It did come up in reverse. So for some of you, they're not actually gonna pursue what it is they're feeling, but they really, really want to. If you're dealing with Sagittarius placements, Eight of Wands, 6 of Wands. It's so funny, the 8 of Wands is coming up so much, and it's communication, and what rules communication? Mercury retrograde. It's classic exes wanting to come back, people wanting to come back. They see you and how worthy you are. And it's not even like they're the only ones seeing it. They feel like so many people are noticing you, but there's been so much stuff has went down in this connection that it's like the dragonfly talking, not today. See, it's like they want things to be lighthearted. They're like wishing you would text them, or maybe you texted them and they didn't answer, but it feels like they still have these petty issues and boundaries that they're still holding up, because the last card that came up is not today. Still angry, so still feeling petty, and wanting to feel like if I don't contact, I win type of energy. If you're dealing with Capricorn placements, Ace of Wands, Queen of Cups, bottom of the deck, the Tower. Oof. There's attraction here, again, a lot. Like, there's a lot of temptation here. I'm also feeling like there's feelings and emotion here as well. It goes deeper than just girl talk, the butterfly. Even though there's attraction and feelings, they've also claimed, I feel, their independence. I feel like they want to take this to the next phase. They wish the relationship could evolve and transform, but it feels like people have already made their choices, you know, to stay single, and it's like they're a little bit complacent. They might be afraid of things falling apart and don't know if it can reach this place of transformation. If you're dealing with Aquarius placements, Four of Wands. Right now, they really just want to have a good time with you. They miss that emotional security, you know. They miss vibing with you. I feel like a Four of Wands, though, can be like a party energy, and I feel like they've made you an option here. They're also feeling super insecure with not enough. It's like, even though they've made you an option and they're like kind of playing you here or stringing you along and not deciding what they want, Seven of Pentacles, leaving you hanging, they themselves are feeling insecure right now in their life. If you are dealing with Pisces placements, Queen of Cups, the Tower, Judgment, the Magician. This is really intense. You guys might have had a lot of chaos in this connection. They might have realized things fell apart, and now they're like, I realize what I've done, and now I'm lonely, and now I'm overthinking things and realizing I have all this emotion. Okay, so this Magician is actually them. Even though they have these feelings, they're just in their own life ready to manifest their own happiness. They're like, I need to make myself happy. I do feel like, yeah, I feel like they're more focused on themselves. They're not, the feelings are there, but they might have, with the Tower here, it could have been like it broke the connection, and now they're just like, the Magician's like a very like kind of player, just not the most committed. The Magician's like a little sneaky little thing, you know. It's very, very charming, and just, it's not the best energy for relationships. This Magician is in relation to them being like, I'm gonna wave my wand and create the life I want to create for me. That's where they're at. So that was your reading. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like to book a more in-depth reading for $6, you can do that down below. Otherwise, that's all. Take care. Hello, Leo, and welcome to your Mercury Retrograde forecast. So I'm going to be starting off with the general reading, and then we're going to get into what each sign is feeling for you. So that's more of the romantic love read, which will be in the second half. So Mercury Retrograde is happening in your 4th house, your home. When you're all alone, when you're looking around, do you feel safe? Do you like what's around you? Maybe, maybe not. But either way, there's a bringing of balance here. Because you're realizing, you're really starting to look at the deepest part of yourself, the 4th house, the deepest part of your chart. And is what's around you authentic? Are the people around you authentic? When you're all by yourself and there's no one to give you an applause, how do you feel? Can you feel good about yourself? And maybe there's the Hermit in reverse, especially the beginning of the retrograde. There's indications of loneliness, of thinking, do I feel at home with myself? Have I found home? What is home? What does home mean to me? And, you know, Scorpio's coming up. That's a traumatic sign. It's in the 4th house, more water. This may be a very emotionally sensitive time, but the way you're approaching this is very beautiful. Because you're like, hey, wait a minute. I don't want anything less than the world. Leos go big or go home, right? So you're looking around and you're like, okay, I see I've got some healing I need to do. I see I need to be in a balanced state so I can approach life with the best of me. Not overgive, not underdo, you know? And slowly but surely, Leo, you're getting back into your vibe, okay? Yes, the Hermit is in reverse, but we have the Sun right besides that. You are making the most of this opportunity to reflect, and to, instead of dwelling, you're not going to dwell for too long. I see you getting back up and feeling like, you know what, I've got what it takes. North Node in the second house, improvement in finances, feeling like your finances are going in a good direction, being motivated, feeling like you're on your path, feeling like you're moving forward towards self-worth. It may be a little bit of a shake-up at first with Uranus. But what I'm also seeing from this is new ideas on how to make money, on how to make life more stable, new opportunities. Some of you guys are going to have people coming back around. And this could be a second chance. Is it going to be easy? No. 7 of Pentacles. Some of you are waiting so hard on someone, waiting. You're gonna get closure. Some of you, it's gonna be a chance to mend. Others, that's it. It's done, and we're exiting that chapter. Stillness. A lot of stillness. Things may feel like they're going slow. Maybe because you're just feeling things a lot. It's okay. The stillness is good. I think we come out of Mercury Retrograde. I'll have the date down below, November 3rd or something. So it's an intense time, because it's in an intense sign, and Mercury retrogrades can always be a bit much, guys. Be careful if someone comes around. Wheel of Fortune, Page of Cups. It looks like a cute offer, but be careful if they're coming back around. It doesn't just lead, bottom of the deck, to the same old routine, okay? The same discontentment and walking away, okay? So that is what I'm seeing for your reading. It's beautiful. We have the North Node. We love to see it. I see focus being redirected. And yes, you know, 7 of Pentacles is the card of hard work is being put in and there's more to go. And you're okay with that because you can see opportunities around you. The Sun, okay? This is your card to me. So that is good. This is funny. We had this in the last reading too. 3rd house, which rules communication. Mercury rules communication, which just feels like, I don't know, a summing up of this is happening. And your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. Again, Taurus, 2nd house. Attention is being redirected to self-worth and realizing this is where my attention needs to be, right? On new opportunities, on stability, on taking the practical steps to make these dreams come true, along with keeping this magnetic Leo Sun energy, which is able to manifest beautiful things, okay? So we'll get into your love reading in just a sec. Okay, so we'll be working with some love oracle, and we'll be working with this tarot deck here. So if you're dealing with Aries placements, Aries, the Hierophant, commitment, they want commitment, period. I also feel like they have a lot of fun with you guys. We have the 4 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. A lot of you guys are going to be getting a call, a text from them. If not, they're heavily thinking of you, and they want something more. If you're dealing with Taurus placements, ooh, Knight of Wands, they're ready to charm their way in. You know, they're feeling passionate, they're feeling excited about you. Ace of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. It's like they think about having more, but this is a bit of a player energy, if not player, in and out, not the most reliable. Let's see what else comes up though. I'm not getting like the greatest vibes. Addiction. Yeah, there's codependency here. And I feel like when they feel you're starting to cling on, or they can feel you tugging on them, they pull back and they run away. So be cautious of that. If you're dealing with Gemini placements, Gemini, the Hierophant, commitment. I said this in the general reading. People want Ace of Pentacles, right? A lot of people are, okay, let's see. But they're having a lot of anxiety. They may not be able to take action due to their own self-sabotage. Healing heart, yeah. They're scared. They're really scared. This connection has had transformations and deep purging of emotions and people having their guard up. Healing heart. They want more, but they don't feel strong enough for that. Their heart's not open enough. Their heart chakra needs healing, along with I don't know what else. Okay, Cancer placements. If you're dealing with Cancer placements, the World, this can be one of two things. I'm getting more the sense of they've gotten closure from this, or they're getting closure from this, or they're ready to wrap the cycle up. Just because we have the Four of Cups and the Eight of Cups, they feel like there's nothing, it's not enough. This connection's not enough, or there's not enough here, or it's not serving them. Page of Swords below that, they do watch you. Let's see what comes up though. Cancer. Not enough. Didn't I say this connection's not enough anymore? Yeah, they think it's not enough. I think that card came out to reiterate there's not enough here. I think they're hurting still, but the Chaser, they might have felt like they always chased you and now they don't want to. Or vice versa. If you're dealing with Leo placements, Leo. Oh no. They've become complacent. I think you can't trust them. I think they're not emotionally invested. They're sneaky. Not good vibes. Let's see, guys. Okay, I maybe I spoke too soon. Guys, I feel like they've let go, but you can't trust them. There's feelings here, there's a lot of passion, but that love then goes to coffee cup, which is more of a casual energy to me, friendship, of I'm good for here to be uplifted and for a good time, but it feels like they'll step away, or you can't completely trust them right now. This could be your energy. Maybe you are like taking another step, or you're like bye, and they have these feelings for you. But take whatever resonates. If you're dealing with Virgo placements, Virgo, the World, another sign where I think, let's see, this actually, we have the Page of Swords, which can indicate wanting to message you, or it could just mean stalking you. Let's see. Mirror. Yeah, they're not ready to face this. They hold on to it. There's hurt, there's regret. They look back at the past, but I think they're like, you guys, there's too many relationship wounds here. You guys mirror each other. One person does something, someone does something back, and it's just a back and forth, and it's like a no one wins type of thing. They are watching you though. If you're dealing with Libra, if you're dealing with Libra placements, Nine of Pentacles, they're I feel like they're good on their own right now. Healing heart in reverse. Yeah, I feel like they're quite independent right now. I don't see a lot of emotional investment here. You guys may be healing as well. Coffin, yeah, I think they've kind of they've almost moved on, which I know sounds harsh, but or they're in a period or currently going through that. I feel like it's just they're in a different phase right now, it feels. If you're dealing with Scorpio placements, if you're dealing with Scorpio, Page of Swords, Queen of Wands, King of Pentacles. This is interesting. Page of Wands, the Lovers on the bottom. They stalk you a lot. There's a lot of attraction as well. But with the King of Pentacles, masculine energy here, possibly they're trying to focus on themselves, even though they see that this is a good thing. They may think it's not, it won't lead to stability. The Runner, they're running away. this scares them. They're too immature to face this and how real it is and how great it could be. They're just there's a fear of intimacy. There's fear, but this is strong. I feel a strong connection here. It's just, if you're dealing with Sagittarius placements, they're more focused on themselves, really, really focused on career. Like, that is what I'm seeing, to be honest. Talking, they think about you. They do. The Knight of Pentacles is just too slow, though. Your person is like not like gonna wake up any day anytime soon and be like, yeah, let's do this. I feel like they want to message you. Some of you might hear something from them. They wait for you to message them sometimes too. I do feel that. Very focused on career, though, and themselves. If you're dealing with Capricorn placements, Capricorn, King of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. This is interesting. You, oh my God, fire sign, earth sign. So they see you. They see your charisma. You have a way with people, and they peep that. They're watching you for sure. But this person heavily is looking at the long-term picture. Yeah. The snake, a lot of you, they're interested in someone else, or there's someone else trying to intervene themselves here. Yep, 10 of Pentacles, the Lover, 7 of Cups. Options here, right? I feel like there's options. I feel like they do see the potential of this, and the potential is strong, but you can't trust them with the snake. If you're dealing with Aquarius placements, 9 of Pentacles, another connection, person or sign, I feel like that's happier on their own right now, or doing their own thing. I don't think they're not emotionally invested here. Runner, they're running from this connection. And they're more focused on themselves with the 8 of Pentacles. Pisces placements. Pisces, Wheel of Fortune, Page of Cups, the Hermit. They're very up and down about making a decision here. You have definitely, 7 of Cups. This is when Pisces fantasize. Always when I see this card, it reminds me of a very Piscean energy. They daydream about this. But the Page energy is immature, and they're not ready to come out of their shell. They feel safer on their own right now. Seduction, so very, very tempted. They think about it a lot. Heartbroken. Talking. They want this. They're in their feels about this. They want you to text them. They think about messaging you. Some of you, I don't know if you'll hear from them, maybe a few of you, because we do have the Hermit, which to me is like someone who doesn't take action in the real world. So that was your reading. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you would like to book a more in-depth reading for $6, I have my information down below. Otherwise, that is all, and take care. Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your Mercury Retrograde forecast. So I did try to do your reading yesterday, but I got really, really tired, and I thought I had work in the morning, but I didn't, which is just, I'm getting sidetracked. But I wanted to mention that because I do remember that I pulled major arcana for all your cards, which means this is a very, very huge shift. There's a lot of awakenings. So Mercury is going retrograde backwards in your 12th house, which is the house of the subconscious. Arguably, probably the most confusing house there is, because it's what's hidden, it's what the eye does not see, it's where there's hidden enemies, it's where your spirituality pushes you, where you're forced to grow beyond what you can see. It's just lessons and things of that nature. So what I'm seeing, guys, is you're gonna come out of this feeling like you have clarity. You may feel confused right now looking back at the past moon Cancer energy in Libra relationships. This is typical of Mercury retrograde. This is a lot of the times where people reminisce, okay? But what I'm seeing with Moon and Libra is you are going to be feeling a lot of emotions about if your relationships were balanced. Did you give too much? Did you not give enough? Did they take too much? All these things in regards to relationships in your life may be sifting through your mind. It's in the sign of Scorpio, which gives very, very heavy, intense emotions. And it's in a water house, so that's double water energy. That's a lot of overwhelming emotions happening during this time, but you're able to let things pass through you and let them go, because you're coming up as the magician. I think what you're actually remembering and recalling is empowering you, and you're seeing how far you've actually come and how far it is you want to go. 10 of Pentacles. We've been having this come up in some of the readings. So with the Magician and the 10 of Pentacles, I see your focus is very much on stability. These unstable, perhaps, emotions are pushing you towards manifesting a better life for yourself, looking out into the future. King of Wands, okay? That's fire energy. That tells me you're being in your element. This speaks about being empowered. And then we have the Tower. So it came up as the last card. I remember that last time. So it's quite possible maybe you've had this Tower moment where you're shook about certain realizations in regards to relationships, especially with the South Node. Realizing maybe things were going backwards, or there was not enough. Ketu in Eastern astrology represents the more spiritual node. It doesn't long for the material or shallow things. It actually strips all those things away to see what's kind of authentic and real. It strips you from what the North Node chases, which is an endless, infinite pit. You'll never be satisfied, and Ketu is the opposite of that. So you're looking at where were you endlessly trying to feed a hole. Does that make sense? Like, where were you around people who actually weren't authentic, who didn't who didn't want to get as deep as you, or where maybe you were reevaluating where you did these things, right? Whatever is resonating for you guys. And that can be a little bit shookening. It's Mercury retrograde. It's okay in Scorpio. It's gonna be shookening. This is okay, because we have amazing stuff. I still see you being empowered and being really, really strong. And after retrograde is over, the intensity of it is over, nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable moon, that's mutable energy. That's telling me you're doing what mutable Sag energy does really well, going with the flow, not standing in a wave. You're going with the wave. You're moving with the energy versus against it. Nothing feels you're not certain what is tangible yet, and you're not going to try and chase things to figure out if they work or not. If it comes naturally, that's what you're telling yourself. What's going to work naturally? I have my vision. I'm going to put my best foot forward, and there's a realization of how capable you are. Mercury retrograde is giving you a lot of mental clarity and power and perception. It's really going to change your perception. Believe in the impossible. I'm getting, again, a very empowered reading for you. I am getting, you're going to come out of this. I think it ends November 3rd. I'll have it in the description box. A lot of you have a wish, guys, and this card is coming up to say it's very, very possible. You're on the route to manifesting it, basically. So we'll get into your love reading in just a second. Okay, so we'll be working with some love oracle, and we'll be working with my tarot. Ooh, let me just grab this card here. All right, so if you're dealing, that was fast. If you're dealing with Aries placements, Page of Wands. This to me screams Aries energy, because Aries is the first sign. Page is the youngest court card in its suit. So To me, this is saying they're excited by you. They like the thrill, the adventure. They're almost inspired to chase, but for whatever reason, I'm sensing there is some indecision or stalemate here, or they may feel this is too heavy to carry. They may be very in their element right now, but I am sensing them. Oh my god, I had the card fall. The Phoenix. I feel like the Aries is going through a transformation. They're trying to grow and transform themselves, I feel. I also feel like they're just stepping into a new phase. The Page of Wands is about new beginnings. This can also speak about sparked interest. But there's something about this which is telling me they're not sure. They're only willing to do this if it's going to transform them and benefit them, if that makes sense. If you're dealing with Taurus placements, okay, for Taurus we have Ace of Cups and Ace of Pentacles on the bottom. This is really big. Oh my god. And we have the Page of Cups and the Queen of Cups. This is an intense amount of emotions. I see either new feelings, or their feelings are like leveling up, or they want to level up this connection. But they're very, okay, we have Page on the bottom, which can be like more of a shy energy. So it feels like they're watching you from afar. They may feel like you're too detached right now from them as well. Like you've got your shades on and you're like playing it cool type of thing. So they may be watching you from afar, but they want so much more with you. If you're dealing with Gemini placements, oh my god, I keep having cards fall. This is so annoying. 8 of Cups. Let's see what else. I feel like the Gemini has decided it's time to walk away. They're ready for a fresh new beginning in their life. There seems to be a theme in Mercury Retrograde of people being like, I feel like wanting new beginnings. They want to be in a more free-spirited time of their life as well. Let's see what else comes up in terms of their feelings. Axe, yeah. I feel like they're like cutting this. The cycle has ended. 0, the Fool, the first card. Axe is about separation, right? So silent treatment, and I don't even think it's personal. I feel like they feel they need a fresh new start for themselves. If you're dealing with Cancer placements, oh, 4 of Wands, 7 of Swords, the Emperor. I think they see this could be fun, this could be something, but the 7 of Swords to me is like shifty behavior. They're choosing themselves, and they're extremely focused on themselves. It's like me and what I'm trying to build is coming before this connection, and there might even be some coldness, some detachment coming from them. Hand of Cards. Yep, they don't want to take that risk, right? It's like when you're playing a game of cards. To them, this may be a risk. They're like, I always say it, but Cancers walk side to side, and they can like skirt really quickly. So that's what I'm seeing. If you're dealing with Leo placements, Leo, 2 of Pentacles. So this is a bit of an in and out energy. They may be really busy right now and struggling to fully give you their attention or devotion. This can also be like, should I stay? Should I go? What should I do? The Dragonfly, they're really preoccupied right now with their own, I feel like, stuff. They're a bit all over the place, but I think what they want is to keep this connection lighthearted right now. They're just trying to adapt and go with the flow of life. So I'm hearing they want to keep it more easy, breezy type of thing. If you're dealing with Virgo placements, 3 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords. This feels like there could have been third party. It feels like they're just like, they might be keeping it casual with you. Three of Pentacles to me is work, so it's more like a casual energy. They're going through some anxiety or overthinking or self-sabotage right now in regards to this connection. They might feel you're very involved in your own life. I'm sensing there's still passion here. The Phoenix. I don't know why I'm hearing they feel like you're growing without them or something. I'm really intuitively feeling that message. It does feel like they want to rekindle this, but I don't know. I feel like they're projecting right now because they're going through their own issues. They may not be like super emotionally available, and they're anxious about this connection. I'm also sensing, what do we have on the bottom of the deck? Ace of Wands, Knight of Wands. Yeah, there's passion, but it's like they're very wishy-washy right now, and their energy is not super reliable. If you're dealing with Libra placements, Knight of Cups, Queen of Wands, Page of Swords. They're definitely more romantically interested than they show. They think you're like they think you're hot stuff, because Queen of Wands is someone who's super charismatic. They view you as someone confident who knows their worth, and I feel like they don't fully express. Some of you may be getting a message actually from them, because we have the Page, then we have the Knight of Cups. For others of you, they're unable to express, and they're watching you from like afar, and they're stalking you. There's feelings here. Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck. There's definitely a lot of emotion. Stabbed in the back, Boat. Yeah. So someone, they might have hurt you, and now they want to come back around, but at the same time I feel like you guys have separated, and they've decided the reason why they're the Page of Swords and not the Knight of Swords and actually coming towards you with full momentum. Like, I feel like there's something about them holding themselves back because there was like deception in this connection, and they don't know how to come back from that. And with the Boat here, it feels like they watch you from afar, and they're just trying to go wherever life takes them. It's like they're not really taking control of this situation. If you are dealing with Scorpio placements, Scorpio, Four of Swords, they've definitely taken a break. They feel they need space from this. There's a very in and out energy here, guys. Let's see what else. I feel like they're very much in their head right now. Hammer, I like you. So there is feelings, but they're not sure how to fix this. I feel like they're not sure how to present something stable to you, or they don't have it in them, type of thing. But there's definitely feelings here. Why are they doing this? Nine of Swords, King of Pentacles. These could be self-worth issues. They might think they're not worthy, or they're very stressed about their own financial situation. But the Nine of Swords, it's like there's a lot of worries and stress going on in regards to this connection. If you're in separation, I do sense regret. Sagittarius, if you're dealing with, oh my gosh, Sagittarius, Six of Wands, Strength, Six of Swords, Ten of Cups. Wow, that is quite a journey. Okay. I feel like they're holding back and they're moving away from pride when you're still like the biggest dream come true to them. They're trying to focus more on themselves. Maybe they want to move past your issues. Let's see what, oh my god. Okay guys, what I'm sensing from this is they really want to put the past behind you. Boat, Six of Swords, very similar energy, but behind the Boat is Strength. So it's like they don't want to hold back anymore. They don't want to stay strong anymore. They want the Ten of Cups, happy ending with you here. They want this relationship to evolve and to heal, essentially. If you are dealing with, what are we on? Capricorn, Four of Swords, they're taking a break right now, but they're also going through a difficult time. They think about this a lot, but they may not feel it's good for them. Let's see. Yeah, breakup, separation. They've decided it's time to step away because this connection may keep them in this negative energy. I feel like they're feeling like this is holding them back as well. Aquarius placements. Ace of Swords. They've gotten a lot of clarity about the situation. Five of Cups on the bottom. I do feel they're regretting and mourning this and feeling upset. Oh my god, these cards are just killing me today. Coffee cup. Oh, okay guys, I'm not grabbing that, but we have coffee cup. So to me that speaks about wanting to hang out with you. They think about how good you make them feel. Cup of coffee, right? Caffeine, endorphins, whatever. So they really want to communicate with you. They may not know how to. Some of you might be getting communication, but they know what they want, and they know it's to spend time with you right now. If you are dealing with, last but not least, Pisces placements. Queen of Pentacles, the Tower. Yikes. There's been some drama in the past, or they're feeling very shook. They feel this is over. They feel like this is done. There was a huge shock to them. They might have just had a realization about this connection. The Chaser, Coffin, Axe. Either you guys are the chaser or they were chasing, and they decided, I can't chase anymore, I need to liberate myself, and they're really cutting you off here. But if you guys resonate with always being the ones who like hit them up or make more of an effort here, I feel like they're putting that to rest. But for a lot of you, I think the Pisces was the chaser, guys. I think they were chasing you. And now they're trying to liberate themselves from feeling that way. So that was your reading. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like to book a more in-depth reading for $6, I have my info down below. Otherwise, that's all, guys. Take care.